Hello and welcome back to the Boston Commune.
This week's Incredulous installment features commentary from Comrade Scott, Joe, Ellie, and myself. We discuss a very perturbed Cuba, the assassination of Haitian President Moïse, and the uniquely warped American foreign policy, which accompanies a uniquely warped perspective on those nations over the years. I decipher some offensive junk mail and ruminate on hollow entrepreneurial conditioning. Before we bounce, Ellie brings us the belligerence of Borat.
Please do us a favor, share this content, do yourself a favor, enjoy your Epoch.
That says a lot because, like, Belize has been already looted. Like, we already took the good shit from there. And now the only thing they have left down there is, like, people. So, like, when these expats go down there, it's not just for, like, a cheap standard of living and the natural beauty. It's just all these people now that, like, are going to be beholden to you because you have all this money. So it's like, that's the last resource they got left to exploit.
How do you not know what a seagull sounds like?
I'm stupid. I guess. Exclusive. Epoch. Exclusive. Sometimes I'm stupid. Joe, you want to get into the coup watch or goulash or whatever the fuck we're calling it 2021?
Kulak.
Sure.
Gulag.
Kulats. I mean, we could start off with
Jim Jam.
with Cuba, which is what's going on with there is even more bullshit than my increasingly longer and longer commute, which is, it's bullshit, but like, that's just road rage.
Is your house
talking.
getting
It's
further
not
away
like
from your workplace? How's your commute getting longer? Oh, traffic? Yeah. Sorry.
That would
See,
be
I'm
cool.
stupid. Oh my god. Wow, I'm really on one tonight.
Yeah, so this week it has come to light that Cuba's having food and medical supply shortages, but all of the media takes in Reuters, the Times, and whatnot have conveniently glossed over the fact that the situation is 95% the result of an American embargo that has been like strangling the Cuban economy, or at least attempting to strangle them, since the year 1959.
Yeah.
And
Hence
is
the other
this complete
protests ongoing against the United States sanctions.
It was us all along.
And now we have Biden this week. I literally rolled my eyes and was like, this is absolute bullshit when I saw the push notification on my phone that Biden calling eyes. It's a clarion call for freedom as we strangle the life out of their economy and starve them to death. Yes, they want freedom from being, economically strangled to death.
Come on,
the
Jack.
official
I said
we're the ones doing the strangling, so I guess it's freedom.
Corno Papo quesadilla.
We're killing them. They want
solidarity.
freedom. I stand in solidarity with economic shock therapy. That's essentially what Joe Biden is saying.
Yeah.
The official text of the embargo policy thing specifically says the intention is to incite hunger, desperation, and overthrow of government.
Yes. That has been the CIA policy explicitly for
the
the
United
past
States,
70 fucking years.
That was literally how we treated Iraq for 20 years.
Yep.
In the hopes of destabilizing Saddam Hussein's government, but all we actually did is we just made people more miserable. And so miserable, they weren't even didn't have the wherewithal to focus on we don't like this government because we're starving to death and we can't even access basic medical supplies.
America is basically Tim Robinson in the hot dog costume in that sketch, just going, we gotta catch the guy who did this.
And stealing the clothes.
The United States embargoed penicillin for 5
Oh, that's some evil shit. Dude, we're evil, man.
Yeah, the thought is there's some level of desperation that you can push people to where they will then overthrow their government, but nobody really knows if that
their
exists.
fucking government
4 times.
when the government was Batista.
And before that, they did it twice before that, too.
They can't even be arsed to do it themselves anymore. They're like, I bet if we make these people miserable enough, they'll do it. That will definitely happen.
I I love how none of the media narratives discuss the fact that we still have a military base, which we use to torture people, so that, like, we can torture people outside of, like, the legal jurisdiction of U.S. law.
That's right.
Guantanamo Bay, also featured in the film Black Widow. It's where the Soviets would pick up kids to do the child trafficking, because, you know, we gotta be paranoid about the Soviets and all that shit, even though it's 2021. Who cares? Are we gonna talk about Haiti now?
That honestly reeks of, like, CIA, the Haiti thing, because I saw a snippet on CBS Net where one of the suspects in the assassination is a former DEA agent. It's like, wow, that's really on the nose. Like, it already seemed a little too convenient that, like, they found 4 suspects on the day that it happened, and 2 of them happened to be Haitian Americans. And the 2 Haitian Americans were shot on sight.
Oh, God.
That's a convenient loose end that's tied up.
I don't know much about this guy and what were his politics. Like,
He was
what
a US
were his
tool.
politics?
I mean, every Haitian president in the past many, many years has been, like, massively corrupt. That is true.
Yeah, like he ran on a platform that was more sympathetic to, like, national liberation, but ultimately flip-flopped after he'd been in power, which is, like, an age-old story.
So basically liberals.
So he just wasn't despotic enough for us. Okay.
I mean...
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, another thing that is never mentioned in the Western press is there should be at least one sentence in every story about Haiti, about how Haiti achieved independence in a proletarian revolution in 1804 and had to pay reparations to France until 1947, 143
Proletariat
years
slave
later.
revolution.
They had to pay reparations for loss of slave property.
Yep.
143 years.
The slaves had to pay for the privilege of freeing themselves. It's pretty fucked.
Because at the time, Haiti was the crown jewel of the French Empire.
I mean, Cuba basically ended up paying all of their reparations at once to Batista because he just fucking left with all the money.
It's true. Any other stories,
I love that
Joe?
Batista's daughter managed to go broke in 2017 because she lost all of her money in the stock market.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
His daughter ended up
Batista's daughter.
basically homeless in America.
She was left $1 million in inheritance, and she managed to lose basically all of it in the stock market in 2008.
Oh!
Damn.
It's like the perfect distillation.
That
like-
sucks, but is hilarious.
And then when interviewed about her homelessness, she said, and I quote, "It feels almost as if God is trying to teach me a lesson," end quote.
Wow.
Thanks, God.
The self-awareness. That's something to behold. I like that.
Almost maybe was the key word there.
Joe, is there any more ridiculous stories?
I mean, other than, everybody celebrating England losing, I mean, I'm sorry, but, it was
Yeah,
weird
fuck
seeing
the
people's
fucking...
stories
Yeah,
where,
England should lose everything.
No, it was just weird seeing, people... I have friends who are from Italy and who live in Italy, and, their stories were less, crazy. There was less crazy shit going on in Italy than there was in Malden.
It's just the British in their natural state. They're subhumans.
I mean, I'm 1/8 English, and I'm 1/8 English, and I fucking hate them.
To our British listeners or listener, I apologize. Our country is lovely.
I don't.
Yeah, I have English ancestors as well, but not very many of them. I don't care. Yeah, aren't you?
I'm a wasp, baby.
Yeah.
So actually, it kind of gives me a right. Fuck us. We suck. We're subhumans.
It's okay when I say it.
Yes.
Well,
The
Forza
Irishman
Brewery, I
in me
guess.
was very happy to see England lose. That's
right, yeah.
You should just be. You're allowed to just be happy whenever England loses. Whatever. It's fine.
I know it was.
They took.
It was
They
very, it was
ruled
very
over
cathartic.
like 70% of the world. There's pieces
I'm
of
saying
shit.
It gave me great catharsis to see them.
Dude, Boris
humiliated on the
Johnson is their
international stage.
president. They're punking themselves right now.
Yeah, they really are.
They have a president.
I said, no, prime minister.
Prime Minister,
Boris
whatever.
Johnson, the human cabbage patch baby.
Yeah.
Is he like
Yeah.
actually still the prime minister, or?
Yes, he hasn't died yet, so no, he's still
Well,
there.
I mean, I know that like he's pretty impotent.
Yeah, but that's the state of Britain, anyways.
I don't mean like his penis. I mean like his power.
His penis.
Yeah. Well, his party has an overwhelming majority, and like England's like media is even somehow more factious than ours is, or at least
You
overtly
display this as a
factious.
trophy?
I'd just like to note that my cousin Jess and her wife Abby and their as yet unborn baby are exempt from being subhumans.
Are they British?
Yes.
That's unfortunate for them.
I'll let it go.
Jess's
go
dad
this
is
time.
American. So that,
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, good.
yes.
Okay.
Make an exception.
Mm. Jesse, you want to read from their little book?
Oh, the UML thing,
Yeah.
or Mao's little red book.
No, the fucking the cringy thing.
No, just talking about the
Um,
drop-off toilet for like 10 minutes.
Oh hell yeah!
UMass Lowell magazine. I want to hear
Yeah,
about the
what's
woke
going on?
CIA.
Tell us
I
about
want to
it.
hear about my woke surveillance state.
Do it.
Here's one. Quote, there aren't many courses in which an undergraduate student in mechanical engineering, a graduate student in entrepreneurship, and a PhD candidate in global studies get to spend the semester working together on a project for the U.S. Department of Defense. But then again, there aren't many courses like hacking for defense.
Oh God, that's what it's called.
Beautiful.
I don't even want to read
Oh
the
my
rest of it.
God.
Uh,
This is hilarious.
You shouldn't trust your local dork because they're working for the CIA now.
here's another one.
It's true.
Hold on, I gotta...
All those locker shoves they deserved. Turns out they did at least.
Pete Buttigieg deserved to be stuffed into a locker.
Just inside that locker, he's just like, one day, I'll work for
One day I will win
security
the Iowa
state
caucus for real this
analyst.
time.
I'll be able to drop a drone bomb on an innocent Middle Eastern child.
I won the caucus of the stuffed in locker people.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Stuck in locker caucus.
Yeah.
Locker caucus. Locker.
Ben Shapiro was the one who lost that.
Here's another one. UMass Lowell secures $11.7 million to protect military. UMass Lowell defense-related research projects ranging from developing new protective gear and sensors that ensure food and water are safe to advanced wireless communications were awarded nearly $12 million in federal funding through the Defense Appropriations Bill. Thank you, government.
I'm now glad I don't live on the same side of town as the UMass Law campus.
I'm still blaming you, though.
The funding
For
will
their
support
existence.
24 projects that are being conducted through UMass Lowell's Heroes, harnessing emerging research opportunities to empower soldiers collaborative.
Wait, what?
Harnessing?
Harnessing emerging
Harnessing.
research opportunities to empower soldiers, heroes, collaborative.
We're empowering all of our girl bosses to
Empower
give them war
soldiers.
crimes.
Yeah. All the
Hero
soldiers
to-
given the robot.
Really?
Love it.
Hashtag girl boss.
Gatekeep, girl boss.
Hashtag neurodivergent CIA. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, the picture is of a couple of women, an Asian guy. No black people, though.
We don't have any of those at UML.
Did anybody notice the Joe Biden said on a Zoom call that America is doomed and it's not just because of black people?
What?
What?
Can't say I'm surprised, but again.
Incredible.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. What's your source on that?
There was,
I was on the Zoom
I think
call.
I saw it on Twitter like a couple of days ago.
Oh,
I
the
think it was
most
either
reliable
Brianna or
source.
Gray, or I forget
Yeah.
who was talking about it. It doesn't necessarily seem out of character for him. I mean, he did
No.
say on the
Yeah,
campaign trail
I'll do it
that
right
poor
now.
kids are just as bright and just as talented It's white kids.
He also
In a
said,
room
like,
full of non-white people.
I feel like that's something he would have said, like, 30 years ago. Like, what did he say about it? I think he said it wouldn't really matter if Haiti, like, fell into the ocean.
He said on the floor of the Senate in 1994 that it wouldn't really matter at all if Haiti just kind of sank into the ocean. This is on C-SPAN, by the way. So,
wonder why that would be.
The full quote.
I just googled this, and it is not accurate. It is taken out of context.
He does say it, but like it's in context.
He said the country was doomed, but it didn't have anything to do with.
Well, he's talking about vaccination rates. And
Someone else said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, and then he was talking about how, like, he was talking about how the country was doomed in the concept of, like,
if we cannot make significant progress on racial equity, this country is doomed. It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040, this country is going to be a minority white Europeans. Hear me? Minority white Europeans, Jack. And you guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics, who will make up a larger portion of the population than y'all do.
Yeah, that's the actual quote.
Did he say Jack?
Yeah.
No, he didn't say Jack. He didn't actually say Jack. I put that in.
Okay.
He didn't actually say Jack.
But the rest of the quote is true, because like, it's white supremacy, but, like, without any of the dog whistle, it's just more of, like, in your face.
Yeah, it is.
But back to the CIA and UMass.
I love it. Central Intelligence Agency. Cute idiot assin'. I don't know.
Just this sentence in an article called Making the Planet a Better Place. One of the first things I saw downtown was someone riding a unicycle to an organic cafe.
Dude, I saw somebody riding a unicycle the other day in Somerville. Big surprise.
Fucking dork.
Actually, maybe it wasn't Somerville.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Joe, you're the...
This one might be the cringiest, because it is like... It's called Go Girls.
Oh, no.
Go girls, go boss.
It's about how there aren't enough brown and black people doing entrepreneurship.
Oh, dear God.
Oh.
That's all.
That's something you did. Really? Gotta keep it.
Hold on, let me pull some good shit out of here. I didn't prepare for this. I really didn't.
That's just so depressing at so many levels. We don't have enough people doing entrepreneurship. I mean, I feel like that translates to me, we don't have enough sociopaths in the general population yet.
Yes. I don't know why I played that.
Just gotta go with your gut.
That's what they sound.
It works.
That's what they sound.
Joe, tell your grandparents I said hi. I can hear them in the background.
I think that was my roommate.
Oh, hi, Rick. And or John.
That's right.
They go to a virtual entrepreneurship camp to develop their ideas for businesses.
I mean, that sounds okay, right?
Oh. Social entrepreneurship is the process of recognizing and resourcefully pursuing opportunities to create social value.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
It's just giving yourself social capital. That's all it is.
Yeah, that sounds pretty weird.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I mean, isn't that like what just trying to be cool is? Like I'm serious. That just sounds like a person who's cool and has friends. Like, I don't know. But that's like turning your network of friends into like this like web of like business opportunities. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's disgusting.
This is what doesn't make any fucking sense about capitalism. Everybody is supposed to believe that they have the capacity to chase their own business dreams with just a good idea and a basic knowledge of the market.
You don't need to inherit anything.
Yeah. You gotta rise and grind.
If you can envision the version of yourself with more self-worth, you will manifest this grand scheme that you have in mind, and that will somehow make you a better person.
This all reminds me of the song Adventures in Success with Will Powers, which I'm going to put in the show notes. It's hilarious. You
All right,
are
I'm gonna throw
a
this thing
visionary.
away because it's fucking giving me cancer.
No.
I don't know why I still
Yeah.
get those. I went to the UML campus. Actually, I never went. I took online courses for
That's why.
a Linux and Unix system administration
money.
certificate, and I got the certificate.
They want more money. Give them more money. Go to school, become businessmen, get more money, make more money. Good consumer, good profit maker, more money. Go to school, get more money, get diploma to get money, more money.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to talk about this shit because in order to think,
Don't think, more money.
in order to to have this perverse I'm an entrepreneur, everyone's an entrepreneur kind of ideology, it takes a lot of conditioning that I have intentionally stayed away from.
I just assume it's indicative of mental illness.
What's supposed to make your feels feel?
It's part of this indoctrination process where everything we do, we eat, sleep, and breathe the ideas inherent to a capitalist system.
Yeah, of commerce, of exchange, of financial, something financial being exchanged, something that shows a dominance over something else, an ownership.
Exactly, but it's so abstract.
It's very 18th century.
It is extremely abstract. There's no actual product that they're even fucking talking about. These are human relationships. They're not financial transactions.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody wants to be that one friend who's always texting you and being like, I want to talk to you about an exciting business opportunity.
Yeah, that's gross. Get the fuck out of here. Gross.
Well, but
hey man, this tech stock is about to blow up.
Money stock. I'm gonna get big money stock.
Bitcoin!
There was a point in my childhood when, I realized I just didn't understand culture. I didn't understand why the things that, rich people do are supposed to be good, basically. I didn't understand the cuisine, the dress, the social gatherings, the houses, the cars. I literally didn't understand why any of that was supposed to be good. I think it was probably middle school. Probably I was reading Oscar Wilde or something.
Oh.
And I feel the exact same way about modern rich guy culture. It just sounds like it fucking sucks. It sounds like it's so insane. What do you fucking talk about?
I'm a modern rich guy.
Yourself. You talk about yourself.
Yeah.
And all of your...
Talk about how modern and how rich you are.
Yeah. And your connections. You drop
Driving
names.
a Tesla. Got billions of dollars.
People
big
that
house. A yacht. Gotta have that yacht, motherfucker. Who are you? You ain't no one till you got a yacht.
Gotta have a yacht that has its own yacht. And tell people about it.
A bar that has its own bar. No.
A yacht it's so large it needs its own support yacht.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Voltron yacht. That's what you need. That's what I want. That'll show me. That'll show God that I'm better than him.
But it's okay, at what point are you just sad and doing dumb shit that you think makes you give off an air of the entrepreneurial character?
Speaking of stupid shit, was anybody else mildly disappointed when Richard Branson's spaceship thing didn't blow up?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kept watching. Something about that footage. You feel like it's gonna happen, and then it just never does. It's very disappointing.
Answering your question, Jesse, it's the whole time. But you see, what the deal is that if you're in that position, it's probably because you didn't have two loving parents who made you feel like you were enough as you were. That's almost always the case.
And God. You gotta show
And
God.
God.
You're better than him.
Yeah, revenge on God, very important.
Yeah. That's crucial. That's almost crucial. That's a crucial part of American Protestantism is a revenge on God. Through financial domination. That's fascinating.
I will have to remind you that I am firmly of the position that Protestants are just deranged in general, especially in the American context.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Especially the American kind.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, there was a Pew survey that came out today. Yes, I know, I'm nerding out. Atheists oppose the death penalty to the same degree that Protestants support the death penalty. So,
what's
if
the
you
number
need
on...
any evidence...
What's the number on how many on Protestants that support death penalty?
68% support the
What
death
the
penalty.
fuck? What the 60? God damn. Okay, first of all, couldn't get a couple more motherfuckers, so we had the nice number, so I can at least do something with it.
Protestants make up like almost 30% of the American population, so.
Ugh.
That feels low, even.
Ugh.
Well, that's 28% of like
dude.
330 million people.
Yeah, 300 million people is like a fucking huge amount of people.
Yeah, it is. Here, I'll even do the math right now. 300 million times 0.3 equals...
It's 900,000. You don't need a...
Ah, dude, it's 90 million. 90 million people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got the
You missed
digit
a few
right.
zeros.
It's...
Oh, just one.
Just one, Joe.
One.
I'm gonna change it in post so that I said the right thing.
It's 9 million. 90 million.
Her sweet can. Can you also make a song out of Scott saying more money over and over?
More money.
No.
More money.
That's all capital. No, it's fine.
Yeah, we need a
have
break
to-
from that, maybe.
I don't have I don't have I didn't prepare for this episode. I don't have
Yeah, we're just fucking.
I
Who
felt like
cares,
shit
man?
all week, and I poured
Ugh.
like all of my creative ability and capacity into just getting the last episode out, and I'm so proud of myself. And now I just want to like dissolve into
Does
my
your ears
yeah.
feel any better? How
Oh,
is your ears?
starting to, yeah. I still can't really hear out of my right ear. As of last week, it was the other ear, so I don't know if that's improvement. It's different.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's exciting. You gotta, if you change it up a little bit, it stays exciting. I never know. Like, seriously, this happens on like an 8-hour cycle. Like, I just have like varying levels of hearing in one or both ears, and the tinnitus is slowly driving me insane. And I can only learn to embrace it and then use it as motivation for creating future musical masterpieces.
See, that's the spirit. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's about where I'm at.
I feel
So-
that though with my back pain.
Please excuse my lack of preparation for this episode. I also did, it took me like
Sure,
3 fucking days to narrate like one chapter. What the fuck? Who's on my
Of
intercom?
the
Hello? Hello? Hello, who's this?
It's Colleen.
What the fuck? Hello? Call, what the fuck? Someone's on the intercom. Alright. Fine, you know what? If you want to get in the building, I'll buzz you in. Fucking weirdo.
Episode had some drama. Yeah.
See, that was very confusing because I didn't know for sure that Carlene was in the apartment and she just got. I finally had the balls to call my landlord and say, like, okay, my girl needs a key for the building. I thought he was going to raise my rent, but he didn't. He was a douche about it, but he did give me the key, so.
Yeah.
So if that's any. That inspires anybody. That inspires anybody to, you know, take a risk.
I would have just gone to a key copying place myself.
No, I tried multiple times.
it didn't
They
work?
told me that I needed the original like map for the key. I copied my apartment key for her before she even moved in. She moved in like within a month of us when we started dating, and we've been together since. Our fucking anniversary is coming up. This is This is too wholesome for the epoch of incredulity. We need more people dying in bombing.
If I had actually anticipated being on this episode, I would have brought more of the women too.
Yeah,
Joe, what?
Where's the genocide? Okay. I don't know how, because I can't. The only way that I can cope with like global tragedy is with you guys. This is my outlet for coping.
They're all wild forms of cope.
I'll be sure to turn up the dial on the tragedy
If we-
next week.
If we have like
The
a
hot
disparate
position.
internet audience that also can utilize the podcast to do the same, then that is wonderful. But I do this for me.
Ellie, do you have a thing?
Yeah.
Do you have something?
Me? Potato chip crunch. Wait. You asking me?
I just
have
realized
a
I probably
thing.
shouldn't have buzzed the person into my building that was just standing at the intercom breathing into it for like 45 seconds.
Maybe it's like a houseless person that needs some shelter or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Carlene just
Yes,
came up
we're
to me
asking
and
you.
started like
It's-
gesturing, and I didn't know what she was saying. And then I took one headphone off, and she said it's a serial killer. She was She was doing a stabbing motion.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Get out of there. Okay.
It's a festive serial killer.
Yeah, he's doing. What's the word for that? When you like try to run and you can't move because the floor's slippery or whatever.
You're in the
The
headlights.
word for it. No.
That
There's
is
a
not what
specific.
that's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Anyway, do you
Figure it
have
out.
something you know?
You know, the thing.
I know what your shit's
Do I have
called.
a thing? Yeah, I got a thing. Yeah.
Is this
yeah,
Ellie?
yeah.
Yes.
Hi. Ellie, you can't make this shit
It
up.
took a long time.
What?
Sorry.
He's got a point.
All right.
You can make this shit up. It's got Ellie.
I've got some local content. Got
Sorry.
some local content today.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I did not see. I'm glad.
What?
Again, I gotta stop
Wait.
just looking at the AP.
Wait. Wait.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Everything about this is fucking suspect. But go on.
Yes. So so there's apparently a cannabis dispensary in Somerset, wherever the fuck that is. I don't even remember, but it is in Massachusetts. And so the name of the dispensary is Solar Therapeutics Inc. And they put a billboard up, and basically is a picture of
Borat.
played by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Borat.
Given sorry, I don't know why I said that. Borat.
Borat.
Borat. I don't fucking know. If he were a real person who was really from Kazakhstan, he would probably pronounce his name Borat and not Borat. Just came out of my mouth.
It's a
Anyway.
movie. Anyways.
Yeah, whatever. So there's like a Borat on the.
There's a
one
Borat.
There's one of them.
There's a
There's
Borat.
one of the Borat
One of
who
those
is
sneaky
on.
Borats.
He's on this billboard, and he's given a double thumbs up, and it says,
Very nice.
"It says it's nice."
It's nice.
Happy 420.
My wife.
Yeah. So
Happy
This must-
420.
this must have been a few months ago, but now he's suing them. He is suing this dispensary. Sacha Baron Cohen
What a
is.
fucking
And
dork.
To me, the greatest part of this, not just like this whole thing where he's on this billboard, this is nice and everything. The text, some of the text from apparently, his filing of trying to sue this dispensary is like,
By use of the billboard, the defendants falsely have conveyed to the public that Mr. Baron Cohen has endorsed their product and is affiliated with their business. To the contrary, Mr. Baron Cohen never has used cannabis.
Oh, fuck
in his
that
life.
shit.
He never would participate
that
in
is
that
bullshit.
advertising campaign.
That is bullshit. I don't fucking believe that at all.
I'm sure it's a lie, but it is really funny to me that they.
What the fuck is like? Why do we have to be so fucking like puritanical about like fucking drug use, about fucking weed use in 2021?
I mean, like,
comedian.
maybe-
Is he like straight edge? Is that like a part of his thing?
That's the thing. I don't even know. I mean, like, maybe it's maybe it's true.
The fucking amount, like 9 million? What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a very specific number. Yeah, I don't know.
Excessive.
It could be true. Maybe he doesn't smoke weed, but even that is hilarious. If it's true, it's hilarious. And also, like, for some reason, the way that this language, if you kind of read it, it's sort of like a little bit weirdly stilted, like not quite in the way that Borat's speech is, but you can almost just read it like, to the contrary, Mr. Baron Cohen never has used cannabis.
Never used cannabis in his life.
He never would participate in an advertising campaign for cannabis for any amount of money.
For any monies.
Etc.
Mr. Baron Cohen is very careful with the manner in which he uses his persona and his characters to interact with his fans and the general public.
Yeah, but he played Abby Hoffman, so...
That's true, he did.
Fucking...
I'm just gonna Google it right now. Does Sacha Baron
Yeah, I'm sure
Cohen
that'll be an easy...
smoke? You never know. Maybe it'll just come up like, yes, that'd be great. No, but well, hold on. There's a bunch of other stories about the same thing, and they all say that he says specifically that he does not smoke weed. I mean, like, Ali G smokes weed, but apparently that is the Ali G is a mockery of
I know.
stoner
I don't
culture.
believe it.
This is like a double bastardization of intellectual property and slander. Like you can't slander my fucking contrived Slavic character.
Yeah, who is arguably like incredibly stupid and offensive.
He's like supposed to be a shitty guy.
Yeah.
Like anything,
But he never has
like,
smoked weed.
Like you could make him like a misogynist who like shits in bags. But you can't say that he smokes weed. Come on.
Yeah, that is a bridge too far. Obviously. Anyway, that's all.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cut.
Let's see how long this goes. Oh,
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen is a 100 millionaire.
actually, well,
Mm-hmm.
And he's suing over, like, nothing.
what?
He's a 100 millionaire suing a company for $9 million over the use of his likeness for the most dorkish possible reason.
Yeah, dude.
What a fucking dork.
What a
Yeah, it doesn't actually doesn't make any sense because, like,
I thought we were...
no, we're not apparently.
Man, I thought we were a thing, man. Sasha, I thought we were cool, man. Then you just had to right in my face.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like they even if Sacha Baron Cohen has never smoked weed,
You don't
they
believe that.
make it sound like he's upset because it's not
I'm
him
upset.
on there. It's Borat. You know,
It's Borat.
if he doesn't want people thinking that Borat doesn't smoke weed, okay, but you know they didn't really make that clear. They were mostly like, well, Sacha Baron Cohen doesn't smoke weed. Like, Ali G smokes weed. What the fuck? Who cares? Like, maybe Borat has smoked a weed at some time.
Oh,
Maybe he's smoking the weed.
And it was very nice.
Very nice.
That's his eyes after he smokes some weed. That's
Honestly, probably once a month, somebody comes up to me in front of the Dunkin' Donuts, looks at me, and says, verbatim, "I know you smoke weed." Keep in mind, I've been clean for like 12 years, and
they know wrong.
Bitches.
I mean, like, I've never been like enraged to the point of wanting to sue them. But that's just me.
Mr. Jesse's last name is very careful about how he interacts with the public and the characters that he plays, such as guy who hangs out in front of Dunkin' Donuts. He would never, in his life, for any amount of money, smoke the weed.
I wouldn't. Strictly cigarettes and pole.
Mm-hmm. Pole?
Yeah, when I was in rehab, everybody would be like, "Hey, yo, do you smoke pole?"
It's where you light a bowl on fire.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And you-
Well,
What is
you
this?
say, "Hey, do you smoke pole?" Because like the kids who were in there that were like 13 years old would be like, "Hell yeah, I smoke pole." But what they were really saying is like, "Yeah, I suck dick."
Oh yeah, like do you play the?
I want to talk about happy things, man.
Yeah. So it was like a way to be
Fucking sucking
homophobic in
your friend's
rehab.
dick.
That's like the most inside fucking like nobody on earth.
Suck their friend's dick.
It's like no audience for that. Like, hey, do you smoke pole?
And what is Aleppo?
The audience for it is 13-year-old boys who are in
So
rehab.
yeah, if one of our listeners has like a teenage boy in rehab, why don't you next phone call that you have with them, maybe during one of those like weekly family time scheduled things, why don't you drop that gold nugget into that phone call? Be like, hey, you really want to get your buddies in the psych unit to chuckle? Make that smoking pole joke. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. We can move on.
The ghost is back. Oh my good lord. Anyways.
Let's move on. Okay.
Well, I mean, let's put a bow on this. My name is Scott. I am also known as the Sweaty Wife.
Sweaty what?
Oh my god. Yes, and I have 8 new songs on my SoundCloud. Just search for Sweaty Wife. I'm also on Bandcamp and Instagram under the name Sweaty Wife. I'm on Twitter at Death Mullet, and I'm on Letterboxd at Death Mullet because I watch a lot of movies. Joseph, would you like us to tell the people where we can find you while you just kind of like say nothing?
I can do it myself if you don't want to interrupt me this week. I am Joe.
All right.
You can find me on Twitter talking about baseball at JLFB96 and
Talking about baseball.
photos of me just sitting in diners on Instagram at JLFB1996.
This kid loves diners.
I'm talking about baseball and photos of me.
Yeah.
They're not of you though. They're of the food that you're eating in the diner.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Is there more? Are those the places?
That was a level up for that.
Achievement unlocked.
Ellie.
I'm Ellie. You can't find me anywhere.
What the hell is
even
this?
if
Some kind
you
of
try.
tube?
But we gotta do the thing we do every week, which is where.
All right.
Which is where I say that Hava, my headmate, gives the psychic readings, and you can get one from her if you email darmokxgelad@gmail.com, which is spelled
Angelad Hatanagra. His eyes uncovered!
DARMOKXJLAD@gmail.com. She gave one to Binks last week. It was great.
How did that go? How was that one? How was the second one for Binks?
It was really good. Like, I can't really disclose specifics because it's confidential,
can.
but no, I can't. I will tell you that Hava saw the person that Binks wanted to talk about, and apparently she saw him accurately, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Wish I was psychic. I have too much of a doubt machine in my brain.
Same as it ever was.
Fucking, and you're Jesse.
I'm Jesse.
Uh,
You can find my music at soundcloud.com/contingents Boston. Remember to hit up comrade-radio.org. Select.
sorry. I apologize.
I'm
I
being
took my
a
hand
fan.
off my mouse. I won't hit anything else.
That's disappointing.
Thank you.
You're disappointing.
Select.
Shut.
Select one or more. Mutual
One or
aid
more.
group.
Shut up, everyone. I'm gonna.
You know what?
Shut
Don't
up.
even select one or more. Just donate to Alston Brand Mutual Aid.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very selfish.
Do
this
it.
week, even though we
Do
we use all of our money literally to buy food for people who can't afford food. So I don't know how selfish I'm being, but maybe I'm having some pride in my neighborhood. Do it.
Yes.
Donate to paypal.me/AB Mutual Aid. We do have like a fundraiser coming up. Do it. And we're going to do like a cool yard sale thing.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, well, shit. I got some shit in my house that you could potentially have at your yard sale.
Dope.
But I'll
Unfortunately,
that
what we
later.
really need are volunteers who are willing to temporarily donate their space for the yard sale. So if we have any Alston Brighton listeners that would like to help us with carrying out some good delicious praxis, and I mean delicious, because that's our niche. We do the food thing.
Tasty.
It's yum yum.
Praxis, it's so good.
Gobble it up.
It's an ambrosia of unknown delights.
Yeah.
Fucking Alston Brighton Mutual Aid, give your money to those fine folks, or whatever, or give your money to us, motherfuckers. Go to patreon.com/epic incredulity and get on the crazy wheel. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now, but go to patreon.com/epic incredulity for our bonus content. We need to decide what we're going to do for the movie club, but we'll talk about that later.
At least acknowledge we don't do it.
And there's some other shit on there, too. Yeah. Get all that bonus material. Get access to our Discord. Get kisses. Get love. Get digital love from us. Digital reach-arounds, if you must.
Get your nipples licked.
Yep. Digital nipple licking, clamping. We give you it all. But as always, every week. We save. And every week we say, but tank dough. I don't know what the five killed everyone. And that's your epoch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a new one.
I don't know why you're apologizing.
I've upset Squirrel somehow. She's biting me.
Oh no. It's great.
Sound does a koala bear make?
Oh, I don't have a koala bear, but that is actually not a bad question at all.
It's pretty weird, I think. I feel like I looked...
I know
when they get in fights and shit, it's so cool.
I know they literally
crazy.
have smooth brains. The only thing they eat is eucalyptus leaves, and it can only be on a tree. They literally don't have the mental capacity to recognize a eucalyptus leaf when it's not on a tree branch. And they're all dying of chlamydia.
That seems like a major if you ask me.
I mean, I'm not trying to ruthlessly shit on koala bears, but
shit on them. They're junk animals.
They are, man.
They're really fucking dumb. They are
junk animals.
Probably the dumbest mammal on the planet.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they make
I got
noise.
And they have to like
Yeah,
feed their
noise.
kids their own shit so that by the time they're old enough. Oh, holy fuck!
That is the sound of a koala.
Yep.
That is. Oh no!
Yeah, they sound like fucking. They just grunt. And when they fight, they just like they get so fucking. They're like feral. They're like they rule. It's so crazy when they fight because they get so fucking vicious and they just like rip into each other as they like keep trying to like climb up a tree. They're so fucking weird. I love them.
I feel like we need. There we go.
Yeah.
That does it. That'll do it.
Yeah.